Hey guys, it's Tamil, and I'm here with our moon messages for the Aquarius new moon. So, I'll tell you a little bit of like personal testimony from leading up to this new moon. I have to get the exact details. Actually, let me get it and tell y'all from the astrologer that I love. Her name is Ashley out of Chicago, and she does daily moon messages that I love. Um, and on Saturday, I believe it was, or Sunday, Venus was square with Chiron. I believe that's how you say it. And a lot of old wounds came up for me over this weekend, and I really had to release a lot of this stuff to get ready for the new moon because this new moon is about hope, it's about prosperity, it's about vision, it's about feeling freer, lighter, more in touch with childlike energy, embracing our personal truths. But before I could approach this new moon and really alchemize that energy and work with it in its purest and most authentic sense, I had to release some patterning that was coming up, some lies that I told myself in the past, and about my own worthiness, about my lovability, comparison, just some really things rooted, I believe, some childhood wounds. And so there's medicine in this new moon um, for healing some childhood wounds. And if you haven't released any of those things yet, I feel like before you do any new moon ritual that is charged with like positivity, intention, and aspiration and inspiration for your future, revisit some things that need to be released. And even though this isn't a full moon where we typically associate with releasing, I believe that in order to make the most out of this new moon, you have to let some stuff go. Like there's some things that cannot come with us anymore. And if you don't deal with it, February will bring about some moments that kind of like rip the band-aid off for you. So deal with it. Be honest with yourself, have some conversations with yourself, some things that you noticed in January that were really holding you back so that you can make the most of this new moon. So now on with our message. I asked Spirit a few questions. What do we need clarity on? Where do we need to detach? Where are we wounded? Where can the truth liberate us? What needs watering? Because Aquarius is the water bearer, and where is our medicine in this season? So what do we need clarity on? I got the 7 of fire. This is about victory. This is about finally finding the strength and the courage to face some of our biggest dragons, our biggest demons. And that's what this moon brought for me. And I believe it'll bring for all of us coming face to face with the lies and the things that we've been holding ourselves back with. We're fighting ourselves, but we're finally able to see what the issues are. We're finally able to confront it face on, and we now have the tools. I think a lot of it came through Capricorn season, where we were able to look at like our work ethic, our habits. We're able to see really, really clearly the things we've been doing and not been doing that have been keeping us from walking in our purpose. And so that's the clarity we're getting. Where do we need to detach? And we got the 10 of water. We have a fantasy. We have a vision of what things are supposed to look like. This card is about bliss. It is about family. It is about love. It is about prosperity, abundance, family. So everything that you've ever thought you wanted, we're needing to detach from how we thought it was supposed to be, because things are unfolding for us in ways that we can't imagine. We have to go with spirit. We have to go with the universe. We have to go and follow the doors that are being opened for us. and not be so holding on so tightly to this rigid expectation of how it's supposed to be. Aquarius is different. They know they're different. Sometimes they may even feel like weirdos, or like out of place. But our uniqueness and our unique path and what sets us apart from everybody else is where our treasure really, really lies. And this new moon, if we can detach from what we thought it was supposed to look like, we'll be free. We'll be more liberated. And so we need to get out of our head where we thought we were supposed to be by now, how certain relationships are supposed to function. Really understanding that one person cannot be all things to you. One friend is only capable of giving you love in certain ways. Where can you liberate yourself by releasing expectations from certain situations and expectations from some relationships? Everything, you cannot control the outcomes. Okay, you cannot control other people's emotions. You cannot control the timeline of other people's healing. It cannot be done. All you can do is walk in your own path. So if we can detach from that and have a higher perspective, we'll find freedom. Now, and we'll find the abundance as well. So where are we wounded, and where can the truth liberate us? So actually, I kind of asked 3 related questions that are interconnected, and we got a story from Spirit. So where are we wounded? Where can the truth liberate us? And what needs watering? And so we got the 9 of air, the earth element, and we got the 8 of earth. And so I'll start here with our fear. This is about lack. This is about our relationship with money. This is about our mind and our programming around money, debt, owing people, feeling like we're in a rat race, like we only make money to pay bills and we never have enough. We're not taking risks in work and in business because we feel chained to responsibilities. And you should be responsible. You should take care of the things you're supposed to take care of. But our wounding around money is kind of attaching our value to the things that we want to purchase, to the things we purchased in the past, to the debt that we have, investments that we've made, maybe even in our education that haven't paid off exactly how we imagined, or that are paying off in real tangible ways, but we're afraid to leave and take risks and honor some other creative endeavors and other passion projects that we have because we're afraid that if we take those risks, we'll lose everything that we've ever worked for. And so where can we be liberated from those lies that we've told ourselves? And we got the earth element and we got the 8 of earth as far as what needs watering. So number 1, the medicine and the liberation comes through understanding that whatever you want, you do have to work for. You have to till the seeds. You have to till the ground before you can harvest anything. So it's a journey. And we're having to understand now that the things that we want and the abundance that we've been putting on our vision boards, they take time to grow. And you're not going to be a success overnight. You have to tend to the work like he's doing here. This is mastery, and this is a journey of mastery. And if you take timelines away and just focus on consistently putting in the work, that is the truth that we need to swallow now, that mastery is a process. It is a commitment. And Capricorn season was supposed to teach us that. And Aquarius season is showing us that no holds barred, all facts, swallow the pill. You are not necessarily putting in the work. Period. And if you're working really, really hard and not smart, you're still not doing the work the right way. You need to make some adjustments to what you're committing your time to, and really stop doing so much worrying. A lot of the time that we're overthinking, overanalyzing, and processing is taking away from the time that we could spend cultivating our projects, cultivating new systems to make our work life more efficient, to make things easier for us, to make more time for the things that we really want to do. And that is the truth that Spirit wants us to know right now. We have to put in the work. And this moon is very, very auspicious. The energy is perfect for setting up new habits and new routines. And that is what we're being called to do. Now, where's our medicine? Once we nurture that truth that we need more routine, we need more commitment, we need more systems in place. And if you've been doing the work, congratulations, things are going to be paying off big for you with open doors and open opportunities. I see that here at the bottom of the deck, and I'll get there. But the freedom that we are going to feel when we own our truths and start doing the work that actually brings us joy, it's like a reward for swallowing these pills, these tough pills to swallow. From facing these truths, doing the work, detaching from outcomes, we will feel more free. This card is really an Aquarius card. I mean, you can see it right here, but we will achieve the level of freedom that Aquarius always strives for, this childlike innocence. This card is about like travel. It's a card of like being able to do what you want when you want. And that will come from the discipline of putting in the work and prioritizing our passions, prioritizing what makes money for us, healing our issues around money comes through this discipline. And if we're honest with ourselves about what we actually want to do and we do it, we achieve this independent life. It's financially independent, and not so much about wealth, but about the freedom that we actually are striving for when we talk about financial freedom. It's the ability to not have the stress, to not be tied down to debt and obligations that make us feel like we can't travel, make us feel like we can't, ever take a vacation or take a break from the work. If we systematize our side hustles and make things easier in our businesses, if you're self-employed, you have more time freedom. If you scale, if you're an entrepreneur, you may know what that means. If you don't, you can book a muse session with me and see where you can be better about scaling. But if you do this work, we will be more liberated, and it opens everything up for the rest of the year. So at the bottom of the deck, we got Papa Legba, and this actually is the energy that we got in the Sacred Sisterhood message for all of February when I asked about clarity. Opportunities are being open to us now if we set our intentions and we pray. I posted our intentions and affirmations for the new moon on my Instagram page, so go check that out. But the path is being open for us. The way is being made clear and the way is being made plain. And so under the opportunities on the bottom of the deck, we got the abundance, which is the answer to our fear and our lack of ruin. So pray with belief, pray with expectation, because the opportunity is here for us now if we're willing to put in the work. If you are not a part of the Sacred Sisterhood, I invite you to become a part. You get access to channeled guidance every single month, and there are different levels. Everything is explained in the link in the description box. But it starts as little as $5 a month, and you get access to channel guidance for the month and a cosmic calendar, which outlines key dates, what's happening in the planets and in the universe, and kind of, just gives us more guidance on a day-to-day basis. That we can check in for the month and kind of like know where everything is. So thank you so much. If you haven't If you aren't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like the video, and shoot me an email if you have any questions about booking a session, okay? Thank you.